Everywhere in ruin. Everywhere in need.
Oh my god, look at this. We lost all of our Welcome back to Deck Tech Gaming. Welcome back to Deck Tech Gaming, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2 On-Site, the show where I play through Darkest Dungeon 2 unassisted by guides, wikis, or tips from Twitch chat. In our last episode, we journeyed through the Sprawl, and we made it to the third inn, the second inn. In this episode, we will continue our journey into the Shroud. The first big discovery is that if I do a bunch of inn stuff and then exit the game, I lose all of my inn stuff. So I will begin this video with the exact same moves I did at the end of the last video.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
I have to re-equip my stagecoach. I have to reallocate my mastery points.
Spend what you can.
I have to redo shopping, which I never wanted to do.
If indeed it ever did.
I'm gonna have to redo my inn items, right? It's like I never used any of my inn items. How annoying is that? So how do I avoid that in the future? How do I avoid this repeat in the future? That is something to think about, probably a little closer to when I finish up here. Okay, I used all the inn items. I want more stress reduction items from the prisoner. I want the pipe weed. I want the calming incense.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
I think I was supposed to do that with Bonnie. Had a patron named Neroli once. I think that's what that said. They go by really fast. I'm definitely not good yet at noticing them and grabbing them right when they happen. The little quote snippets. Okay, I think we're pretty ready. Do we want to adjust trinkets at all? God, I wish we could sell our trinkets. The hoarder really, the provisioner really doesn't want to buy our trinkets. I think we gotta patch that, right? Right, team? Okay, so I enter the next region. This is where I want each video to start. I want each video to start with that graphic, the title card.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
And then I want the ancestors comment, and then I want to do my little intro, welcome to Deck Tech Gaming, all that. So how do I do that without having to constantly repeat?
Procrastination of the inevitable is futility itself.
I don't super want to go to the hospital. I want to go to the unknown because I want to find resistance battles as soon as possible so I can clear the loathing. God, this chariot, this carriage, this stagecoach handles absolutely horribly, and I hate it. Shrine of Reflection. Absolutely. Do we get to finish Paracelsus' story? Is Paracelsus done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The man of arms has 10. Alright, so Paracelsus, this could be the climax, the final chapter of her story. I remember the last episode, she reanimated a corpse and had to kill it, had to put it down. Those screams will never leave me.
Chapter 5. Do no harm. Disposal of the body was a procedural affair. A carboy of acid would dissolve the thing and no evidence would remain. In the weeks that followed, however, she found herself unable to focus, sitting motionless at her desk, paralyzed by the ceaseless wailing that reverberated in her mind.
More of a denouement than a climax, I suppose. She remains haunted by that incident with her professor and his reanimated corpse. 1 mastery point, and her final 2 skills. That's right, we always unlock the final 2 skills at once. Disorienting blast. Shuffle them around, daze them. Maybe afflict them with weakness. Magnesium rain. Magnesium rain. That is certainly new. It afflicts burn on the entire enemy line and clears corpses. My first thought is that that is ridiculously powerful. I wonder if it's as good as it feels to me on first sight. So really everyone has 11 skills, not 10. 11 is even better than 10. These go up to 11. Okay, what do we lose? Cause of death was meh. We want magnesium rain. Oh, what's the upgraded version? The upgraded version is just one extra burn, which really is very good. So now we have our plague doctor. She needs to be in the back 2 positions, and she can just ruin everybody's everything. Blight and burn. I love the idea of bringing incision and noxious blast and magnesium rain and having her always in position 3. Then she can do all 3. She can blight, she can burn, and she can bleed. I love that idea. Well, if I love it so much, let's do it. All right, here's the witch doctor with blight, bleed, and burn, and we really don't want her to move from position 3. So don't we have an anti-move trinket? I guess that means we don't want anybody to move. And it's bad because the jester really likes to move around. So really this build doesn't work when we have the jester. Let's maybe try it later. Moving on. This is the Shroud. What is the unique enemy type in the Shroud? Is it the Fisher Folk? Okay, so I think I can see the leader in you. I think this is why we really don't want loathing. This happened because of our loathing. I mean, stun resist is actually totally fine. We don't want to stun anyone. And these are not the Fisher folk. These are the Gaunt. Let's blaze. Let's blaze. And let's fight. Okay, then my quest... Yeah, look at this. 15 HP, 17 HP. We're gonna kill the scary ones first, because they're scary. Of course, never mind. We're gonna kill the weak ones first, because they're weak. Okay, magnesium rain. Here we go, magnesium rain. Oh, it's blue. Oh, it's blue. Is everybody's, okay, they also have this little, what is it called? Ordainment. Ordainment and
Let's take a
ordainment.
closer look at the thing. As repulsive as it is.
Ordainment is, it doesn't change. It is defined by our confession, the very first thing we choose in each run. The only unlocked confession so far is the denial confession. That means that all ordained enemies in this run will benefit from this buff called Shackles of Denial. It's an absolutely ridiculous buff. It gives you all kinds of resistances. It gives you 40% extra HP. It gives you 2 extra speed. It gives you 40% extra damage. And maybe worst of all of your bleed gets 1 extra point of damage. All of your, no, pardon me. All of your bleed, all of your blight, and all of your burn gets 1 extra turn of duration. And all of your bleed and all of your blight and all of your burn has a +10 chance to land. So that's all just absolutely terrible. Shackles of Denial, truly devastating. 2 and 2. These Shackles of Denial are weighing me down. Love that death blow. Can we go back to the days, please, when my blight and my bleed and my burn
Steady yourself.
and really all of my attacks that bring the enemy to 0 HP, all of them. Death blow an enemy. Magnesium rain has a cooldown, so we can't clear the corpses. Oh, no. Alright, we can play grenade. Right? We can play grenade. Get him. Oh, she resisted the blight. Does she even have blight resist? No, she has 20 blight resist. This whole operation is a big problem for me.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end. Slow suffering begins.
I really like the occultist. I really like Demon's Pull so far. I love being able to just grab this dork in the back and yank him up here while also clearing corpses, while also applying combo, and there's no cooldown. Like, are you serious? This is what we want. Okay, Magnesium Rain. It's blue. It clears corpses. It puts burn on everything. You have my confidence. Guaranteed crit for Bonnie. Okay, we need to reduce stress. Everybody calm down. Oh, he's gonna be too far forward. Oh, this party... okay, so the Jester always needs to be in back, which is very annoying. The Jester always needs to be in back, which is just so very annoying. Because then that means either Bonnie or Clyde. Either Bonnie or Paracelsus is always going to be in position 2. And Bonnie in position 2 can't hit the back rows. And the Plague Doctor in position 2 can't do anything. So it's really just an incredible disaster all around. Now we, instead of getting a nice stress heal, we have to continue forward with high stress.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
It's all making me stressed. I can assure you of that. I have 2 words for you. New
The fog
jammies!
is parted. Our way is made clear.
That's right, new jammies. You heard it here first. This lovely shirt, new set of jammies. The pants are blue with the little black fireworks
We
kind of
must keep
looking thing
moving.
on them. Oh, shut up, Ancestor. I'm talking about my jammies. How dare you? Let's go to the right.
Supplies this way, if you can make it.
I can make it. I got new jammies, ran them through the wash, dried them. They're super comfy. They're just the right level of warm for this time of year. I have actually never been more comfortable. Where's my road battle?
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
Yeah, I get it. I have to shed a bunch of stuff. I don't know. All of this stuff is terrible. These trinkets are ridiculous. Maybe they're really good. Maybe they're really good. Let's see about trinkets. Okay, health. This thing. I don't know if this thing is it. I think I'd rather just never get blighted. Right? Look at this. 110 blight resistance. The other one is burn, right? Who's good at burn? Probably Bonnie, right? Bonnie's gonna get extra 50 burn. Yeah, oh boy, I have a 15% chance. Like, that's just not it. That's not a good roll. 15% chance is not a good roll. This can go. This can go. This can go. This can go. Can this go? Where do I look at my stagecoach? Stagecoach is Z. Yeah, this can go. More lanterns.
Look ahead. A place to reflect, remember, and reconcile.
I went to go see Nad Pod at a theater near where I live yesterday. Oh, it might be time to start a new story. I guess we've done Bonnie's story a little bit. When we last checked in with Bonnie, she had escaped the abusive nuns who would beat her at the orphanage where she lived. My painful memories hid from the warmth of their love. Whose love? My painful memories hid from the warmth of their love. Whose love? Whose love, Bonnie? Who loved you? Not those nuns.
Chapter 2. Beloved.
Family of wolves? I predict family of wolves.
Good fortune is a rare and wondrous thing. She straggled from place to place, drenched and hungry, until a kindly woodsman and his wife happened upon her. Childless themselves, they welcomed her into their home, where she warmed herself in the glow of their hearth and hearts.
No minigame, just storytelling. She was taken in by a kindly woodsman and his wife, mastery point, and cauterize. If somebody is bleeding, you remove their bleed and you heal them a quarter. So it's really good if your enemies are inflicting a lot of bleed. That would be my take. I barely knew what to do with kindness. Okay, Bonnie has all kinds of skills that are absolutely useless. I never ever use Hearthlight. I almost never use Run and Hide. What about Ransack? Move forward, pull your target, 3 out of 6, 3 out of 6. And then I don't know, what is the point? What is the actual point of this skill? I don't get it. Maybe that means I should start playing with it, but maybe you, I don't know. See if an opportunity comes up to press that. Creature den, scary. Resistance encounter. We gotta do resistance encounter. We need to lower that loathing. Buffoon. Cease that howling, ye gods.
Desperate to survive the rising tides, the fisher folk of the coastal provinces resorted to a debased worship of the sea.
Alright, the fisher folk. They live at the sunken monolith. I think this might be my first fisher folk encounter. We can weather this storm. Not every fight is our fight. But this one is Barristan. This one is. Oh, look at them. There are 4 fetuses hanging out on top of little tentacle friends. They are called the cabin boys. And, you know, who could stay mad? Who could stay mad at a face like that?
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
Unstable incubation. They give themselves super dodge and another buff, in this case crit. They have resistances across the board, mediocre resistances across the board. Alright, we are gonna go for this person in line 2. Alright, Blight goes on successfully. Your breadth of knowledge is impressive. Lead goes on. Oh, thank you, Barristan. You've done so much. Let me help. He gives Bonnie a bunch of healing, no problem. There it is, Blight, Bleed, Burn. All 3 are up. Death Blow, yes. I think that if you have all 3 dots on you, and then you reach Death's Door, I think it actually is required that you Death Blow. I have no choice but to swing into the dodge. I of course miss, but
perhaps.
At least it burns through the dodge. Okay, spawning ground. Significant damage, and it hatched into a wharf rat. Okay, so the big question is, can we kill this before it hatches? We gotta try. We've gotta try. We may do it. We may do it. Come on, Blake goes on. Blake goes on. We got into such low health. It of course heals to full. It of course heals to full. All right. Hey, Barristan, why are you like this? Okay, oh no! Wait, what's happening? There were 4 of them before. Now there's only 3 of them. Okay, there's a wharf rat and a fishmonger and a docker. So, we're doomed. That's the short version. Oh my god, this is so bad. I can't even believe what I'm seeing. Look at that docker. They all have full health. It's round 3. The enemy board is full, and they all have full health. You love to see it. Barristan reaches death's door, but he resists the bleed. Barristan withstands a flens. There's a lot to process. You're a survivor. Oh my god. What can I even say about this? We're all wildly out of position. We're all gonna die. I tried to... What is happening? What is actually happening? I am sure I don't know.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Yeah, knock me back. Knock me back. Ugh. I am actually doomed. I am actually doomed.
Slow suffering begins.
Poor Paracelsus, all hunched over, really not feeling too good. Maybe a critical dodge from Bonnie. Everybody goes blind. Oh, there's fog now. It, of course, doesn't affect them. They're used to it. We all get blind and vulnerable. Maybe that's because it's round 6. Yeah, can you just kill us? Go ahead and kill us, Fisher Folk. So, our first encounter with the Fisher Folk, an absolute disaster. A wipe. How do you do it? How do you avoid this absolute disaster? How do you avoid it where... How do you avoid it where on round 3 there are 3... I don't know. I don't know how you do it.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
39 damage from Hullbreaker.
Sweat-soaked brows.
Is
unsteady stances.
Is this the
Exhaustion takes hold.
was that the 3rd in? Should I have started over? This is so hard. This feels like a a third region situation. Maybe I just suck? Maybe I'm just a noob? What if we actually do it somehow? That would be quite a thing. Oh yes, blinded by the fog. Barristan misses with his Barristan misses, Paracelsus misses, nobody's healing. Kill us all. Oh, quadruple death's door. No death blow. They're toying with their prey. If everybody lives through this combat, I will be surprised. Alright, how much? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 9. But, like, this is coming. Of course, the doctor. We actually cannot be killed. Oh, here it comes. Oh, nope. You don't get to kill me. We cannot die. Look at this. We just don't die. I don't know what to tell you guys. None of this is gonna save me. Absolutely none of this is gonna save me. Why isn't anybody dying? It is actually making me uncomfortable. It's way too many death's doors in a row. There we go. That's what we want. It's about time. Meltdown.
The final
there we go. Bleed, you filth. Meltdown. So this has been death blow into meltdown, into death blow, into meltdown.
A slow dissection.
Oh, what are their resistances? The Fisher folk. Yes, they are equivalent across the board. 30s across the board. All of this is terrible. Oh, is that the best you have, is it? Yeah, there you go. Cleanse me. Oh, we're gonna live. We're gonna live. No. Oh, he attacks a corpse. He can only attack a corpse. And Paracelsus live.
For every miscalculation, a consequence.
They live to fight. No, they live to abandon the expedition and crawl,
whispers.
Broken and beaten. This is region 3 out of 4. But no, Region 3 out of 4 is not supposed to be this hard, right? Region 1 is just the valley. Region 2, we've succeeded at. Region 3, we've succeeded at. But, not this time. Not this time.
Learn from each attempt. Deepen your understanding.
We still get
victory will come.
We still get a lovely 10 candles. Nothing wrong with that. All right. That is going to end this episode of Darkest Dungeon 2 on site. We finished the Plague Doctor's story. She remains haunted by that one time that she murdered, well, that one time she happened upon her dying professor and turned his fresh corpse into a weird reanimated Frankenstein zombie and then had to kill that thing. You know, sometimes she does still think about that, even all these years later. It's an experience that, believe it or not, has stuck with her. And we continued Bonnie's story, learning that after escaping the abusive nuns, she wandered, homeless, not a friend in the world, wet, cold, hungry, until a kindly woodsman and his wife found her. And childless themselves, but having always wanted a child, they took her in. I'm sure that's where the story will end, a real heartwarmer. We'll start a new run in the next episode. Until then, this is Deck Tech Gaming saying goodbye. I'll be back next time, and I hope you will be too.